Hey everybody, Logan here. Today we're doing that infamous gaming YouTuber video that everyone's doing right now. I figure I'd jump on that bandwagon. Yeah! PlayStation 5 controller. Unboxing comparison thing video. So I managed to pick one up today. I wasn't going to do this because I didn't get my hands on a PS5 pre-order. Didn't really plan on it. There's nothing I wanted for the PS5, so I was going to wait till after the holidays when Ratchet & Clank and now Gran Turismo is apparently coming out in early 2021, so I think that's perfect for me. So I'm going to get Ratchet and Gran Turismo, two classic franchises, definitely worth picking up. So, yeah, I went to my local GameStop to pick up a couple things and then finish paying off some Xbox stuff. But I asked if they had this. They said, yeah we do. And I went, let me get one. But the only reason I bought it is because, yeah, GameStop may not have the greatest track record, but lately they've been doing this thing where you spend a certain amount of money, you get a certain certificate. So I had $15 in certificates and then another $30 certificate, so I was like, 25 bucks. So that's a steal at 25 bucks. Now I have yet to open it. Sure. See that. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it right here and then compare it to the DualShock 4. So, and I'm pretty sure you've seen everybody do it. So, you know, what the heck? Why not? Let's pop it open. Alrighty, so we've got the classic DualShock 4. Yeah, this is the one I usually use the most, the orange, and I guess it's orange, blue, and black. But here we go. The box has a weird texture. Yeah, not a big fan of the way that box feels. Oh, it's got this weird... Oh, see? Knocking over the camera now. There we go. Oop, already messed up the box. So it's a box inside of a box. It's funny, I'm going to have a PS5 controller without a PS5. That's a little bit of waste. I didn't really need that much. Wow, this is a much heavier controller than I expected. It feels much better than the standard PS4 DualShock. Oh. Okay. The sticks feel a little weird. I guess they have that interesting texture to it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Feels a little squishier. Yeah, that D-pad feels better than this one. Here it also makes a weird noise. And that is the... Overall, it actually feels nice. The shape is definitely different. Definitely odd. I'll put you there. Wow. Is that? Yeah, it feels a bit further apart on the face buttons. Feels like there's more drop distance here. This is more flush. This feels more like an Xbox controller at this point, but with less drop distance. It's interesting. And the home button is now just a PlayStation button. That's the back. But by now everybody's seen a million of these, so I'm just going to give you my perspective on it. I like the triggers better. These are a little small. I never really liked these. They feel really cheap. That one, much smoother. Better press. The only thing that irks me on this one is the D-pad. It's squeaky. It's hard to explain, but this stick feels looser than this stick. I like the feel. Not gonna lie, I like the feel. It feels much better in the hand. It feels closer to an Xbox controller when the way you hold it and the way your hand grips it. Yeah, or I get it, orange and blue. That's one thing I didn't like about this one. It felt better than the DualShock 1, 2, 3. And I wasn't a big fan of the flatness here. I can definitely see them making this. Well, they could do any of this. I've seen where Spawnwave took it apart and a couple of other ones. All this stuff could be interchangeable with different colors. I see what they're going to do is leave this black and have these, the white part, different colors. Now, let's see what they were saying. You guys see that? I don't know if we can get that in here on my camera. I don't have the fanciest of cameras. But there's a really small texture. Can we get it? I don't think so. I think the shadow's killing it. I like the face buttons. The D-pad is the only thing that feels a little squishy to me. But something I like about the tactile, how this one is better. That style. And I feel like this is going for more of this, but this is softer. The triggers, I'm loving the triggers. They did away with that little space bar thing like in between it. See that? They did away with that. I'm liking it. I think it's much nicer. And of course, Type-C, and then no light bar. You got that big chunky light bar here. You just got a little thing that goes around. See, yeah, there we go. Lights up. Now, from everything I do understand about this, okay, so we got the front mic and the rear mic and the reset. This does not work on PS4. Yeah, the PS4 will recognize the mic, but that's about it. But it will definitely work on the PS3. Yeah, how about that? Maybe I should try it on the PS3. Yeah, I should do that. But, yeah, how interesting is that? Well, let's find out. Okay, so, yeah, I know this is a little weird, but this is my secondary TV that I use for either watching or referencing a video while I'm playing or something on the bigger TV, or I'll just watch a video and play a game or something like this. This is the one that my PS3 is connected to, and as you can see right here, I've got the PS3 connected via... Oh, and it does not come with a Type-C cable, so I took this from one of the $50 wireless PowerA switch controllers that came with a Type-C cable. So just so you can see, we'll keep it in frame, and then we will look at that. Yep, works just fine. Okay. So we're just going to boot up a quick game. The minis load up pretty quick, but yes, I'm still using the same controller. Yeah, that's only a 1080p. It's like a 20-something inch. Yes, it's sitting on a mini fridge because I just recently hooked it up and haven't set it up on anything. So this is a hilarious game, by the way. Yep, works just fine. So there's no rumble, or of course you don't get any of the haptic feedback or anything like that. Yes, this is a funny little shooter. Yep, it's doing what you think. Interesting. So, the controller works just fine. We'll stop it there. Alright, so there you go. There's the PlayStation DualSense PS5 controller video that everyone's doing. Now, one thing I realized, that's got some weight to it, finally. One thing I have noticed is as soon as I disconnected it from the PS3, it stopped working. Yeah, I know how it sounds, but it has to be connected wired. Plug it in. Now it works. Unplug it. No longer works. I thought it would pair automatically. Not sure why. I'm going to have to look in to see why it does that, or if that's a thing. But, so, yeah. Until I get a PS5 in January? February? January, probably. I'm just going to own a PS5 controller. But I will say it's best PlayStation controller up to this point in terms of feel, in terms of build quality. Now, it works just like any other controller, as you saw on the PS3. But, yeah. These always felt cheap to me. Don't get me wrong, they're good controllers, they just feel cheap, they feel light. This one does not. This one feels beefy, kind of chunky, it's got some weight, it's got some, I'm trying to think of the right word. It just, it's got that feeling that feels quality. It's got some heft. It feels like a good product. It feels like a quality build in your hand. I like the texture grips on the back. That's one thing I liked when Microsoft did that. And Sony's on here, I know they have it, but on the PS4, it's got a weird feeling. It still feels smooth, even though it has a grip. Now it doesn't feel smooth, and I like that. It actually feels grippy. So overall, very solid controller. Now, I was actually at Best Buy the other day. They had the Xbox Series X controllers out. They put them out early, but they wouldn't let me buy one. Shouldn't have put it out. But I was going to do a comparison. But the good thing is, we've got like a couple days, 4, 5 days, depending on when you're watching this, until the Series X and S hit. And then I will definitely do a comparison with those controllers and this. Microsoft finally, the charge went through, so I know that the console, the Series S, is shipping. And like I said, I got my Series X at GameStop. So those are all going to be paid off. I'm going to do a couple of videos on those, comparing it, because that makes a lot of sense. There we go. See, this is what happens when you film videos later at night. You forget words. I'm going to do a video comparing the two controllers, and I will say that's a much better controller than what I expected. The look is odd. The shape is odd. The weird this whatever design on it is odd, but I like it. I like it. I like that the sticks are much further apart than older ones. I think it's even a little further apart. Slightly bit further. Slightly. Ever so slightly. Ever so slightly, not so much. If you look at them, I think the sticks are a little smaller on here too. The stick tops. Ever so slightly. So there you go. I've jabbered on enough. We've seen enough of these. I'm sure you guys have seen plenty of these videos. And thank you so much. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share this video. Head on over to bandanagaming.com. Check us out. Check out our Teespring. Buy some shirts. Buy a PlayStation shirt. You got one of them up there. And like we always say, subscribe. No, wait. Be legendary. Thanks again. Yeah.